Kevin Owen McCarthy is an American politician and member of the Republican Party who serves as the U.S. Representative for California's 23rd Congressional District and as the House Majority Leader. Formerly chairman of the California Young Republicans and the Young Republican National Federation, McCarthy worked as district director for U.S. Representative Bill Thomas and in 2000 was elected to serve as a trustee to the Kern Community College District. He then served in the California State Assembly from 2002 to 2006, including a spell from 2004 to 2006 as the minority leader. When Thomas retired from the House in 2006, McCarthy ran to succeed him and won the election. The district, numbered as the 22nd District from 2007 to 2013, is based in Bakersfield and includes large slices of Kern and Tulare counties. In the House, McCarthy served as House Chief Deputy Republican Whip from 2009 to 2011 and as House Majority Whip from 2011 to August 2014, when he was elected House Majority Leader to replace the outgoing Eric Cantor, who had been defeated in the Republican primary for his seat. Early life and education. Born in Bakersfield, McCarthy is a fourth-generation resident of Kern County. He states that he is the first Republican in his immediate family. His father was a fireman and his mother was a homemaker. In one campaign ad, he claimed that, Jeremiah McCarthy's house still stands. At the age of 19 he opened his first business, a deli, after winning $5,000 from a lottery ticket. He subsequently sold the deli to attend California State University, Bakersfield. He obtained a B.S. in marketing, in 1989 and an M.B.A., in 1994. Early political career. In 1995, he was chairman of the California Young Republicans. From 1999 to 2001, he was chairman of the Young Republican National Federation. From the late 1990s until 2000, he was the district director for U.S. Representative Bill Thomas, who, at the time, chaired the House Ways and Means Committee. Kevin won his first election in 2000 as trustee to the Kern Community College District. McCarthy was elected to the California State Assembly in 2002, becoming Republican floor leader in his freshman term in 2003. He was elected to the United States House of Representatives in 2006. U.S. House of Representatives, elections, 2006. McCarthy entered the Republican primary for the 22nd the real contest in this heavily Republican district after his former boss, Thomas, announced his retirement. He won the general election with 70.7% of the vote. 2008. He ran unopposed. 2010. He was virtually unopposed, winning 98.8% of the vote, with opposition coming only from a write-in candidate. He was a primary author H.R. 1581 Wilderness and Roadless Area Release Act of 2011. It released wilderness study areas and Forest Service roadless areas administered and managed by the Bureau of Land Management from federal protection. It also attempted to undo the decades-old multiple-use approach enshrined in the National Forest Management Act and Federal Land Policy and Management Act, where wilderness is balanced with other public uses. Over 4 million acres in California alone would have been stripped of wilderness protection. The bill was widely opposed by environmentalists, as well as outdoor recreation advocates and businesses, and ultimately died in committee. 2012. Redistricting before the 2012 election resulted in McCarthy's district being renumbered as the 23rd District. The renumbered district became somewhat more compact, losing its share of the Central Coast, while picking up a large chunk of Tulare County. The district was still heavily Republican, and McCarthy easily won a fourth term, taking 73.2% of the vote versus 26.8% for independent opponent Terry Phillips. 2014. McCarthy is running for re-election to a fifth term in 2014. Committee assignments: Committee on Financial Services, Subcommittee on Capital Markets, Insurance, and Government-Sponsored Enterprises, Subcommittee on Financial Institutions and Consumer Credit. Party leadership: House Republican Steering Committee, House Chief Deputy Republican Whip, 2009-2011, House Majority Whip, 2011-2014, House Majority Leader, 2014 a Euro present. As a freshman, McCarthy was appointed to the Republican Steering Committee. In 2008, Republican leader John Boehner appointed him chairman of the Republican Platform Committee during the committee's meetings in Minneapolis in August 2008, which produced the Republican Party platform for 2008. He was also one of the 3 founding members of the GOP Young Guns program. After the 2008 elections, he was chosen as Chief Deputy Minority Whip, the highest-ranking appointed position in the House Republican caucus. His predecessor, Eric Cantor, was named Minority Whip. On November 17, 2010, he was selected by the House Republican caucus to be the House Majority Whip in the 112th Congress. In this post, he was the third-ranking House Republican, behind Speaker John Boehner and Majority Leader Eric Cantor. Cantor lost the June 2014 primary for his seat in Congress, and announced he would step down from House leadership at the end of July. McCarthy sought to succeed Cantor, and after some speculation that Representatives Pete Sessions and Jeb Hensarling would challenge him, both dropped out, leaving a clear path for McCarthy to become House Majority Leader. On June 13, Conservative Representative Raul Labrador announced he also was seeking the leadership position. On June 19 the Republican caucus elected McCarthy Majority Leader. According to the University of Minnesota unregistered trademark S. Humphrey School of Public Affairs, McCarthy is the least tenured Majority Leader in the history of the House of Representatives. When he assumes the Majority Leader position in July 2014, he will have served for only 7 years, 6 months and 29 days, the least experience of any floor leader in the House's history by more than a year. McCarthy kept 4 of his predecessor's staff members on his staff when he took over as Majority Leader, including Deputy Chief of Staff Neil Bradley, who now has served in that role for 3 Majority Leaders. Political positions. In 2010 McCarthy signed a pledge sponsored by Americans for Prosperity promising to vote against any global warming legislation that would raise taxes. McCarthy does not support renewing the charter of the Export-Import Bank of the U.S., as he expects the private sector to take over the role. Personal life. McCarthy and his wife Judy have 2 children. They are lifelong residents of Bakersfield. In 2000, he was elected as a trustee on the Kern Community College District Board. He has also been on the Board of Directors for Community Action Partnership of Kern. References. External links. Majority Leader Kevin McCarthy, Congressman Kevin McCarthy. Official U.S. House site, Kevin McCarthy for Congress, Kevin McCarthy at DMOZ, biography at the Biographical Directory of the United States Congress, profile at Project Vote Smart, financial information at the Federal Election Commission, legislation sponsored at the Library of Congress.